You guys, I thought that would never go away. Back home we call it plums, and over here I learned that the name was keloid. I was distraught. I lie. I wasn't distraught. I'm just being extra. But I was panicking and I was really freaked out because I really thought that this wasn't going to go away at all. Hey guys, it's me Chris. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you guys are new here to my channel, please hit the subscribe button that's going to be down below so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. As you guys know, a little bit over a month ago that I had went to go and pierce my nose. I pierced my nose on the right side, so my right, you guys is left. Everything was going fine, you know, it was healing. I thought everything was going good until I noticed that a bump started to form like around the nose piercing. I don't have any piercing right now, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, so I noticed the bump started to form, and then the bump got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was like, whoa, okay, you know, something is obviously wrong here. Like, I've never gotten a piercing and had a bump form around it before, so I was panicking. I was freaking out a little bit. I went to the place, the piercing and the tattoo shop that I went to go and get it done, and I told the man, I was like, look, just remove it, you know, just take it out, because I need for this to heal. I need for this to go away. Like, this has never happened to me before. And he was like, I get it. It's really like a rare tendency that it happens, but it does tend to happen sometimes. And he's like, were you playing with it? And I said, no, I wasn't playing with it, you know. And I did tell him that I did wear some makeup, you know, so maybe like when I was removing the makeup around the area, that probably irritated it, and that's maybe one of the reasons why I got the bump. So he said, yeah, you know, that may be one of the reasons why you probably got it, but it probably could have been due to something else. You probably could have been allergic or something else like that. So I was like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because obviously I do not want to be walking around with, you know, this big old nasty bump. I mean, good thing for me that I work from home now. No one really sees me like that. So, you know, but still, like, when I do have to go out on the streets, I don't want to be looking crazy. He gave me this spray right here, and this spray is the H2 Ocean spray. It's a purified ocean salt water spray, sea salt, piercing aftercare spray. This is what it looks like right here. And he said to just spray it every day, and you know, he's like, I promise you in about after a week or so the bump is gonna go down. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope so, because your girl just can't be walking around with something like that. So I had take a picture and then I sent it to my friends who have tons of piercings also, and it was like, you know, use tea tree oil and you know, it should go away. So I went to the store, I bought me some tea tree oil, and then my friends was like, you know, look at some videos to see what else you could do. So I looked at some other videos, and I saw a girl had made a post about like how she got rid of her keloid. So I was like, okay, let me try this out, you know, let me see what happens. Coming up right now, I'm going to show you guys just a mini little slideshow of when I first discovered the big bump around my nose, to then when the piercing got taken out, to then, you know, a couple days after that. So yeah, the slideshow is coming up now. This is what I did to remove the keloid from off of my nose. So in the daytime, I would wash my face as normal, and I would not touch, like I would do my best not to touch around this part of my nose area right here, so that I wouldn't affect it anymore. After I would take my shower, I would, you know, pat really lightly around it just so that it'll be dry, and then I would spray it 2 times with this, and then go about my business for the rest of the day. And then at night time, this is what I did. So The girl in the other video, she was like, oh, you have to use a certain salt, but I didn't have no certain salt. I just had whatever regular salt I had inside of my cabinet. I made a paste. So I took a shot glass, just any regular normal shot glass. This is the salt right here. I got this salt from Aldi's, just some regular iodized salt. And I basically poured like a little bit of the salt in here. I'll show you guys. Maybe like this much. And this is the tea tree oil that I used right here. 100% pure Australian tea tree oil. I got this from Walmart. What I did was I maybe poured about, let's see, so 1, 2, 3 shakes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe like 8 on here. I took a Q-tip and I just basically, you know, mixed it all together. And if I needed a little bit more tea tree oil, I would put some in. So for the sake of this video, I would put some in because I'm showing you guys like real time what I actually did. Because like right now, this is what it looks like. But I poured some more in. Maybe like this much more. So that's what it looks like. I continued mixing it around. And by the way, I had never used tea tree oil before and the scent is really potent. Just a FYI for you guys who never used tea tree oil before. It's really potent. So that's why I only used it at nighttime. So after my nighttime shower and after I clean my face again and everything, I would make the paste and then I would pick up as much as I could on top of here. And I would just dab it like on my nose area and around it. You wouldn't use the whole thing, you know, but use majority of it if you can. And after a while, like it did start to peel some of the skin off of my nose, but that's fine, you know, don't worry about it. I did notice that it would make it like the keloid dry, the top part of it dry, and then, you know, as I would wash my face or whatever, like that top part will come off and then it'll be like exposed again, like a little red bump will be exposed, and then do the same thing again every day. I did it for like about maybe like 8 days. And today's the 10th day actually since after I started doing that. But yeah, I did that for about like 8 days. So I stopped about 2 days ago. This is what it's looking like now. So it's basically just a scar that's on here. And I'm going to continue using the tea tree oil so that the scar fades and hopefully it'll go away. But I do want to get my nose, you know, re-pierced again, but this time I might do it on the other side like how I had it a long time ago. And then my sister told me that probably was due to me having like the cork, like the bottom piece of the piercing was a cork. So she said that, you know, maybe this time try to get like the one that goes straight down. So I'm gonna see if they have that one available the next time I go. I'll probably go like in the next 2 weeks. I'll just wait until this one fully goes away. I think it looks really good compared to what it looked like 10 days ago. Like that was a disaster. But this really does work. Honestly, avoid, if you're a woman, you know, avoid makeup for the next 10 days. It's hard. Believe you me, it's a little rough. If you tend to wear makeup, you know, quite frequently. But if you really want this to go away, avoid makeup. Avoid scratching around your nose area. Avoid playing with the keloid or plum in the Caribbean word. Don't be putting too much alcohol on it. And also, you know, continue to use that paste every night. If you can get a sea salt spray, it doesn't necessarily have to be this brand. This is just the one I got from the tattoo shop. But if you can get a sea salt spray, I've seen some at Target, I've seen some at Walmart. Please do that so that at least you can spray it in the daytime. And if you have to go to work or if you have to run any errands or anything like that and you're uncomfortable with the way how the keloid looks because it's still healing, just put like a little mini band-aid around the area so that it's not really exposed like that. And I guarantee you it is going to go away in its own time. I hope that you guys like this video. I know that it was very random for my channel, so I just wanted to make this video because, you know, this was a real life situation that happened to me, and you know, I realized that this can happen to anybody else, of course. And so if you guys are looking for any tips and tricks to see how to get rid of your keloid, you know, then hopefully you guys found something useful out of this video today. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. You know, I always respond back to my comments, I respond back to my emails, so thank you so much to you guys who do reach out via comments and via emails to me. The links to my social media for my IG handles will be down below. Yeah guys, I will talk to you in another video.